so last night we got in, got the tent packed up, or put up, so there wasn't much time for video. And here's Mountaineer Outdoors bike. There's Ron's. And there's mine. So we got a good bit of rain last night. Got a pad here, nice gravel, compacted pad, so we threw our tents up on there. It's pretty level. So, got a ton of rain. I wouldn't say ton. It rained pretty steady for a while. But apparently there were some deer came into the campsite last night. And there's the fellas enjoying their morning coffee. So it's a good trip yesterday. 225 miles down. We're going to see what we can get into today. Alright, I just rode up the mountain. Hey Cardo, mute microphone. Hey Cardo, mute microphone. Is it all audio? Hey Cardo, mute audio. Can you hear me now? Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'll figure this out. But we just rode up the top of a mountain, up a gravel road. Mike knows this area, so we rode up. That's pretty cool. It's a good time so far. So good. When the rain holds off. So we're heading to a place called Smith Mountain Lake. It's actually the place where they filmed Dirty Dancing, which is my wife's favorite movie, so, or one of her favorite movies. There's the building. Here's the Dirty Dancing building. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Went and grabbed some lunch, got some gas, and then we're heading back up to the Mountain Lake area and some more gravel. But so far, been a blast, man. We're having a lot of fun. Ron and Mike did some fishing. I didn't have my fishing license, so I just kind of shot some video and hung out while they tried to catch some trout. But riding has been good. We've been doing a lot of riding. riding in a pack of KLRs. Some back roads here, nice and twisty. So we're at this old grave site Mike spotted on the way up. I'm not sure what it is. First bear run.
When did the bear got the dog?
Kate, dog, you think?
Yeah, well it says one great black and tan.
Yeah, it's a bear dog.
Oh, gotcha.
So I think,
Oh.
yeah, I think somebody put a memorial to their dog. It may have got killed in a bear hunt. I mean,
You think?
It was, first bear run.
Maybe, yeah. Alright, so day two. This is the end of day two. We just had hot dogs. Ron really enjoyed his hot dogs and chili, so he's got that going for him. You see the KLRs in the background there. There's Mike finishing off packing up some kitchen supplies. I managed not to burn anything up this time. Sweatshirts included. I didn't burn my sweatshirt up because I didn't bring one. Sure, if I brought one, I probably would have burned it up. But anyway, this is kind of like luxury camping. There's a head with a running water up there and toilet, urinal, the whole 9 yards. So, pretty cool little campsite. Ron set up a little shelter over the picnic table, kept our stuff dry. We did get some rain. And then this little platform, like I mentioned earlier, is pretty cool. So that's about it. Tomorrow, packing it up. I'm heading to North Carolina. The guys are heading north and west, I think. Mike, are you west of here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. East. Okay. North and east. But do a little bit more in the morning before we break camp, and then we'll tie it up on the road. All right, so little did we know that night, but about probably 1 o'clock in the morning, somebody rolled into our campsite. Couldn't tell who it was. We heard a car roll in. Campsite was pretty much empty except for us. And this woman starts yelling, screaming, like a banshee. I'll put the definition of a banshee up right here. But anyway, this screaming went on until 2 o'clock in the morning. Her yelling at her, I guess the guy that she was with, she was giving him the business. Screaming at the top of her lungs in the middle of the woods like a crazy person. And this went on for hours. And normally, you know, you'd say, hey, maybe give them the benefit of the doubt. We didn't realize anybody was around, but we made it known we were there after they woke us up out of sound sleep. And she continued. I couldn't hear him, but she was, I mean, screaming, about to call the cops. But there was no cell phone service. There was no way we could get even a park ranger out there if something started going down. So we were listening intently to make sure nothing escalated, but it was basically her screaming at him until 3 in the morning. Alright, so we had some psychos roll into camp last night, about 1 o'clock in the morning. Ooh, got on. And started on at about 1:30 yelling at each other. We're really just one person. It was kind of a one-way yell. Lady was yelling at, I don't know who the guy was, but screaming at the top of her lungs at like 1:30 to about almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Right, Ron?
Exactly. She was a beast.
Oh, I mean, never heard anything like this. I was about to call an exorcism on her. She was freaking out. So about 6 a.m. We're going to be very loud as we break camp this morning. Right? And we're going to take our tents down.
Got chop wood.
Chop wood.
Quit saying chop wood.
I'm going to chop wood very loudly this morning as we roll out of camp. Because apparently that's how we operate in this camp. Very loudly. So anyway, everybody's going to have a safe trip home, hopefully, and we'll get some videos out about this trip. Mike, thanks. Ron, thanks. Thanks for watching if you're watching. Make sure you remember where your horn button is. That's all I have to say about that.